Rangers making a nice move on the eve of their big series with the Angels starting tomorrow. The Angels losing to Toronto right about the time the Rangers started their finale against Oakland. And this one turned out to be, well, a wild one. The A's in a giving mood from the get-go, with the Rangers scoring on a wild pitch. 2-0 pitch. A couple of runs walked in. And then this, David DeJesus going all out, bad news Bears. He drops the Ian Kinsler pop-up 2-run score, and it's 6-0. But get this, Kinsler deciding to give the favor right back next inning. Through the wickets. A pair across for the A's en route to Oakland, scoring 6 straight to tie it at 6-all. Then at the top of the 10th, David Murphy, so clutch in last year's pennant run, and he does it again. His single scores Craig Gentry. It's the winning run. Rangers prevail 7-6 in 10 innings, so the Rangers have a 4-game lead now in the West, and as George Reaver reports, as good a group of starting pitchers as they've ever had.
And another ball, strike 3. 82 here. 6-3. Ackley scores, and the play, he went around.
For years, the Texas Rangers had a reputation for hitting, but these days it's their pitching that's making headlines.
We still have guys that hit home runs, you know. It's like we're still a hitting team. We just actually have pitching now.
Pitching coach Mike Maddox spends a lot of time in the bullpen, working with his staff. That has emerged as one of the toughest in team history.
We're keeping them with the right attitude. He's making sure that their work ethic stays intact. And whatever their needs are, he and Hawk is supplying.
I like these guys. I like what they do. I like what they can do. And I like what they're doing. Probably even more, I like what they will do.
Here's the 0-2. Hey, struck him out, and Hill in column.
In 1996, Ken Hill and Bobby Witt led a staff that had 5 pitchers with double-digit wins. But that year, only 4 had 10 or more wins as starters. That makes this year's rotation the first in team history to have 5 starters to win at least 10 games.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great accomplishment. I think we just need to keep going. I mean, we can't just kick back and relax. We got 6 weeks, a little over 7 weeks, something like that left, and we need to keep pushing.
We're all competitive against each other. We're all trying to win. That's the main thing. Is we want to see who can get the most wins. Basically, is what it feels like.
Bueno, sí, ha sido muy impresionante. Yeah, of course, I know this is impressive, but all we can do is. All we have to do is just to keep working hard and try to keep doing our job.
We feed off each other. And one guy does good, the other guy wants to do the same thing.
Manager Ron Washington says staying healthy has been the biggest factor.
The only hiccup we've had is a couple blisters. It's not like we had any of our starters on the DL. And you don't find that.
I think we're seeing a lot of young guys grow up right in front of us. And that's the big thing. You nurture them, try to send them in a right direction, lead them down the path a little bit, but I think some of them hit overdrive on their own.
It's hard to compare or put into perspective what this means for the Rangers pitching staff because it's never happened before. We do know that they're consistently winning games, and that's always a good thing.
We want that ring. That's what we want. We want to take this thing all the way to the end. We want to be the last team to win the last game of the year.
And so far, they're certainly on the right track. George Reaver, Channel 8 Sports in Arlington.
Stop recording video.